This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we got Meg Thee Stallion. Shaq's getting in her comments now and saying, watching that booty. Now, it's also predicted Meg Thee Stallion and her current boyfriend will break up shortly. I don't know if Klay Thompson and her are going to break up. I mean, maybe he likes to be bossed around. I don't know. I think it seems like she's going to boss him around a lot. We'll see how that works, but I don't know. Shaq's going to probably apologize for this later, too. We already talked about that. Meek Mill. So people were saying, where would Drake's career be today if Meek Mill never made this tweet in 2015? This tweet introduced Drake having ghostwriters for real. This tweet forever haunted Drake to this day. That Drake has ghostwriters. Drake's not considered a real artist because he has ghostwriters. Drake's not as real as a J. Cole or a Kendrick. Meek Mill had tarnished his career forever and tried to end his career in 2015 with his tweet. There's a reason why Drake and Meek only did that one song when he came home. It was almost like a starter pack. And Drake probably felt bad for hurting Meek's career so bad in 2015 and his career took off so much. He had so much success after that he's probably like, you know what? Let me throw him a little bone. Everybody was messing with Meek when he first came out of jail. He was popular at the moment. But since then, they have never done a record together, period. And you know what? Meek really needed it. Especially in 2021. So, is Drake getting a little bit of his karma now? I guess, but it wasn't really karma because, like, all Drake did was help these people, you know? Like, yeah, Drake, you know, he's not perfect, but, like, he did help a lot of people. He helped Meek's career. Every album, he did a feature with Meek, and it was the biggest song on the album. And it wasn't like Meek was ever helping Drake. Meek's not on not one of Drake's albums. Not one. Think about that. He just valued their friendship. YG's not on one of Drake's albums. He was just helping YG out. And these guys went against him. It's crazy. It's crazy work. And look, you know, Drake's not going anywhere. Yeah, he got to feel what it felt like to end Meek's career for a while, because Meek did have a bounce back. You just couldn't keep it going. But, you know, Kendrick's going to be Kendrick and Drake's going to be Drake. These people can't be torn down. They have so many fans that, like, you know, I don't see Kendrick ever getting a blemish unless, like, his wife left him right now or something, you know, like something like that. Like, that's the only thing that could happen that would hurt him. Other than that, he's just fine. He said, Meek Mill stopped comparing me to Drake. He don't write his own raps. That's why he ain't tweet my album, because we found out. Emotional around this time. I mean, still is emotional, but he's like, I mean, he's still today, within the past 5 years, tweeted about vibrating panties. Fat Joe reveals diet soda problem. He admits he drinks 40 Diet Cokes a day. That means this guy is going through a case of Diet Coke, like one of those cases from Costco, per day. That's crazy work. You know where they said, like, you would get sick from drinking too much diet soda? Fat Joe is competing to get that. I mean, this has been linked to, I'm not saying I'm the healthiest person in the world, but it would almost be better that he drank real sugar soda. Like, not sugar, like high fructose corn syrup, but like the real sugar Mexican Coke or Mexican Pepsi, where they use cane sugar. Because the aspartame, it's just not good for you. He said, in jail, I had 1,000 Cokes. And that was a dawn. I was like, bro, it always goes to a Cap story. As we said, jury selection began this past Monday for the trial of Ksoo for 2020 murder of Charles McCormick Jr., a.k.a. Little Buck. Ksoo's father will be testifying against him because his son just let him rot in jail without trying to help him out at all. His son didn't try to, like, say, hey, nah, it was me, let my dad go home. He let his dad rot in jail. That's kind of crazy. I don't know how they find out this kind of information, but Jay-Z and Beyonce took out how many millions? They took out a $57 million loan on California mansion. So what? It's their money. They purchased their mansion in Bel Air for $88 million back in 2017. So they took out a loan on their mansion in Bel Air. This brings total borrowing on the property to $110 million. They first purchased the property for $88 million. They kept it and they decided to buy another California home for $200 million in 2023. Now they have a 30-year loan with a 5% interest rate for the first 10 years. So I guess it's cheaper to borrow against the property if they can still get that. I guess they still get that same rate. Loans are tricky. It depends. They can definitely get that same rate. What am I talking about? They can definitely get that same rate. They're super rich. So a bank will negotiate rates with them. So it's cheaper to borrow against their house than it would be to able to take out another loan. That's the only thing I can think of. And yeah, you can tell me in the comments it's tax-free, but you still have interest. Drake confirms next album, Iceman. I'm working on Iceman. Bro, I don't want to hear about this until it's closer. Like, if you're not dropping it this year, talk about it later. Because I don't want to get all, okay, we're getting into more new music this fall, and we don't. Because we need new music out here. We don't have that much. The Clips album's pretty good. Now, we're looking for some other albums. Offset goes on, now he's on TikTok. Let's see. What is he talking about on here? What is this? This isn't working. Here you go.
8 of them flower things. What that mean? What the heart mean with the little crown on it? Don't be putting that cap on me. This my first time on it, but I just did this shit on some, I don't know. But y'all was speaking on me on this motherfucker, no cap ass lame shit. I mean,
yo, Offset and Quavo really need to just make a group again, because them apart just it's not good. They need to just be a group again. Try to make that work. ATL legend Young Jock is facing backlash after wearing a crop top tracksuit. Oh man! And Fat Joe questions Nori about previous statement naming Drink Champs, the Joe Budden podcast, and $1 million worth of game as the only 3 podcasts that matter. He tried to press Nori on that, but Nori said that's just how I feel, and that was it. And he said, people, you're supposed to believe you're the best. He's true. He's right. It doesn't matter. Fat Joe and Jadakiss, let's see how long this podcast even lasts. They're doing it right now. Jadakiss is going to get bored of this, I'm telling you. It's just a fact. And 5 years after MO3 passing, the trial for alleged murder for hire involving Yella Beezy is set this November. So we'll see how this goes. I think they want Yella Beezy off the streets. It's kind of evident the past 10 years they've been trying to take him off the streets. And that's it. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.